Hello there. Thanks for taking the time to tune on this video. And if you tuned on this video, you are in the market for a new fly rod. And I want to introduce you to my own fly rod, the FFD Rod Company. Now, I own a lot of different fly rods and I'm a fan of a lot of different brands. But I decided, you know what? I could build a rod, a premium rod, that doesn't come with that price point, right? That price point that makes you gasp. I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to do a little research. I'm going to put my 40 years of experience in fly fishing and design a rod. And then I'm going to partner up with several family-owned businesses to build a custom rod that's performance-based without the price point, and you don't lose any of the quality. And I can argue that you're going to get better quality when you buy the FFD series fly rod. So first and foremost, the FFD series comes in British Racing Green. I do have a gray, both in the 3-weight and the 5-weight that I've called the bootlegger. They're basically the same blank, different color. These are moderately fast action blanks. They have a perfect parabolic power taper, which basically means the rod will transfer the energy into the fly line very evenly and distribute that throughout the entire fly rod. So it's very forgiving to cast. So if you're really new to fly casting, this rod really is a cinch to cast. Or if you're a veteran like me and want a little less effort on the shoulder, these rods are great. I have a lot of different sizes to choose from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 weights. Hope this wind doesn't knock down my camera. Whoa. Another thing that really separates these fly rods from everything else is that I locally source most of my components. And I can say for certain that most fly rod companies don't do that today. If you look at the Piscari cork right here, this is a veteran-owned, family-owned company out of Port Angeles, Washington. This is probably one of the most comfortable corks that I've ever used on a fly rod. You may have noticed today that a lot of those name brands the corks are getting smaller in diameter and less of it because it's expensive, right? This is a fluorinated, agglomerated cork shaped to a little more robust handle. And I designed this handle specially to be more comfortable and ergonomic. It also has a very soft feel, but durable. These guys have been around for a long time. They make a lot of handles for a lot of different rods and fly rods, and I help support them out of Port Angeles, Washington. Now, the next thing I want you to look at are the guides and stripping guides on this fly rod. I source these from Snake Brand out of Battleground, Washington. Snake Brand makes some of the most premium guides and stripping guides out on the market today. They're very strong, they're very durable, and they will last a long time. They'll last the lifetime of the fly rod. Each one of these fly rods are handcrafted to order. We build everything right here in the Pacific Northwest in Battleground, Washington. I partnered up with a rod builder who's been doing this for nearly 40 years. So combined, we have 80 years experience that went into this fly rod. He hand builds to order, so our lead times are generally 4 to 5 weeks, but I promise you they are worth the wait, and they are works of art. A lot of the comments that I get back from customers that talk about both how they're easier to cast, but also the fact that they are works of art. I mean, he handcrafts every single one of these fly rods to order. Everything is built from the ground up. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, performance-based, and fully custom, check out fishonrods.com, the FFD Rod Company, and I love to be able to build you a rod. I also have a custom division. It's a little bit more for the custom division, but I can pretty much build you anything and everything. And I've built some college theme rods. I've built some Euro rods. I've built some Maserati style rods. I've built some pretty incredible rods. So if I can source it, I can build it. But check out the FFD series. These are great everyday fly rods, premium built without the premium price point. All right, everybody, till the next time, fish on.